What's going on, guys? This is Mr. DeLORIan here. Welcome back to a brand new video. Today what I want to do is take a look at our first official picture from season 11 of The Walking Dead.
Let's start with your name.
So I first saw this picture on The Walking Dead World's Twitter, which I'll make sure to link down below so y'all go take a look at this picture for yourselves in full viewing without, like, you know, my voice, and fully embrace how awesome this fucking picture is, because it's a really cool picture in my opinion. It's our first of the final season of The Walking Dead, season 11, which still really hurts to say in my opinion. But we're not here to mope over that. We're here to talk about this amazing screenshot or, like, you know, scene or season picture and everything that we got from season 11. It's our first ever, because we haven't gotten any real footage. We've more so gotten like small teasers, but now is our first official, like, you know, screenshot of, like, you know, I think episode 1 of season 11. I've been seeing a lot of people saying, like, you know, episode 1, but I'm not sure. But let's hop right into this image and just talk about everything crazy with it. So innately, when you first look at it, you're just kind of like, oh, it's Daryl just looking down a sewer kind of pipeline and everything, or just sewer tunnel and everything inside, you know, a sewer. Now in the replies to this tweet, I've been seeing a lot of people saying that this is like under Alexandria, because obviously, like, you know, Maggie and Aaron went into, like, you know, the underground sewers of Alexandria in, I think, season 5 or 6, when she wanted to go out and look for, like, Glenn and, like, you know, Nicholas, which I don't know why you want to go out for Nicholas. Fuck Nicholas. I'm kidding. He kind of, like, you know, got better near the end and everything, but moving on. But a lot of people are saying that this is possibly under Alexandria, but I actually kind of disagree, and I'll get to, like, you know, why I do in a little bit, and I think let's continue breaking down the rest of this image. So yeah, it's Daryl just pretty much looking at, like, you know, underground and everything, inside a sewer tunnel and everything, just looking around. Like, he might see something in this that he, like, you know, seems like he wants to look closer at, since he has his flashlight pointing down and everything. So maybe he sees something, like another path to take, and he's gonna have to go through this, like, sewer tunnel. And I'm not sure if that's Dog's tail back there or anything. Like, he might have taken Dog with him, but, you know, we'll get into where he possibly is in a little bit. But he might have taken Dog down into the sewer tunnel with him, which I'm not sure if that's Dog's tail, since it's, like, very, very blurry. Now let's get into the meat and potatoes of this, like, you know, entire image, like the real encore dinner. That just sounds really weird in my opinion. But at the end of 10/22, here's Negan's episode and everything, season 10, episode 22, that amazing episode. At the end of that episode, what, like, you know, kind of as, like, you know, Negan was getting back in Alexandria, he said, where is everyone off to? And I think she said Daryl went to go check out in a military or army base or whatever. So I feel this is under the army base or near the army base. Like I said, under, in it, around it, somewhere. And I feel around this army base is we're gonna get to see, because then I think in episode 21 we did get to see a dead soldier, which I thought was just another just dead walker, but apparently that has a bigger connection into, like, you know, something about the Commonwealth or the CRM. So my theory is that Daryl's gonna go onto this army base, and, like, you know, maybe he'll go into maybe he'll enter the army base through this, like, tunnel. I have no clue. Or maybe this is, like, you know, under the army base, or, like I said, in or around it somewhere, and he'll enter the army base, and, like, you know, we saw that one dead army walker and everything. It's just a dead army walker or soldier walker and anything in episode 21, but now we're gonna get to see this entire army base wiped out, skinned, like, no one, like, there's tons of dead soldiers, like, around it, and there's just no supplies at all, because obviously someone must have taken all the supplies. And I feel this will go into a dark, deep thing of, like, you know, the Commonwealth. Maybe they killed and wiped out all the army soldiers and everything, which would make sense. It reminds me of the governor from season 3, how they, like, you know, took out that, like, small military group. But I feel Daryl will find out that, like, you know, the Commonwealth, well, he won't know it's the Commonwealth yet, but he'll find out that they've all been wiped out and everything, and they're all just dead, and there's more dead army walkers. And I feel like while he's here, he'll see a Commonwealth soldier walking around the area, because maybe they are coming back to the place for supplies. Maybe they, like, you know, just killed all the soldiers, or maybe he'll just see one of them, like, you know, walking around, or a couple of them walking around, and maybe he'll get taken by one of them and everything, which would make sense, because, like, you know, he'll get taken to, like, you know, the Commonwealth, and that's how he'll find out about it and everything, because I doubt Eugene, Yumiko, Ezekiel, and Princess are gonna make it back in time to tell him all about it. So I feel like they'll have to find out about it for themselves, like, you know, Daryl and, like, you know, everyone in Alexandria will have to find out about the Commonwealth for themselves. It could also be the CRM that, like, you know, killed all the army walkers or killed all the army soldiers, but I think it's more realistic to assume that it was the Commonwealth, since, like, you know, if it was the CRM, it's kind of like you wouldn't, like, I feel like Daryl finding out that the Commonwealth killed all these soldiers and everything, or the army people, would be a better lead-in to the Commonwealth and just how menacing they could be and how big their army is and what they can truly do. And I just don't feel it would make sense for it to be the serum, in my opinion. It could be, but I just don't feel it makes sense. Or what this could also be, because in my season 11 teaser breakdown, there was a train station. This could also be Daryl under the railroads or in a train station just underground, and he'll find the Commonwealth some way like that and everything. Or maybe even this underground leads into the Commonwealth and anything, which would be fucking insane in my opinion. Like, imagine Daryl just lifting up a sewer, like, you know, exit and everything, and just looking around, seeing normal people just walking around the streets and just the soldiers walking around. That'd be fucking insane in my opinion. Just really funny also, because Daryl would probably be like, what the fuck is this? But that was all the theories and kind of like, you know, all I could break down in this image and everything. There wasn't really anything else I could really get out of it and everything. There was all the, like, you know, crazy theories that I had for this image. And I do feel like one of the theories I thought of is one that I would like to happen, and one that might be even probable, or like, you know, probably could happen. But yeah, make sure to leave your thoughts down below what you guys think is, like, you know, happening in this image. Like, where do you think Daryl is? Do you think he's in the army base? Do you think he's like underground the army base? Do you think he's just like, you know, just in the sewers of Alexandria, which, like I said, highly doubt, because I would like to see, like, you know, him in the army base and everything, and just see them all wiped out, because that would be very interesting in my opinion to figure out it's the Commonwealth, and like, you know, he sees a soldier and he gets like taken. That would be very cool, like a really cool introduction to the Commonwealth. Or maybe, like, you know, they capture him and everything, make him show, like, make him show them where, like, Alexandria is, and maybe the Commonwealth go to Alexandria, because that is what happened, I think, in the comics, is like, you know, like, Eugene returned with, like, the Commonwealth, and they kind of explored Alexandria, and Daryl kind of talked to Pamela and Millen about, like, you know, their way of life and everything, and how, like, you know, oh, we need a new world order. But yeah, make sure to comment down below your opinions on what's going on in this image. Do you guys think it's an army base? Do you guys think it's the Commonwealth? Do you think the Commonwealth will be involved somehow? And if I did miss anything in its image, which I doubt, since there isn't much going on, but yet again, it's still really cool since it's our first official screenshot image of season 11, like in an episode. Still not sure if it's episode 1 in my opinion, but also someone like replied to this tweet of the image saying, did he go looking for the rat that Carol was trying to find in season in season 10 episode 21, and I think she was looking for that rat the entire time, which is a really funny reply in my opinion. But yeah, I'll make sure to link this image down below in the description so you guys can go check it out for yourselves and everything, and maybe possibly find some things that I did and everything. But make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more of the latest in the Walking Dead universe and more breakdowns like this, because I feel like this is the first of many teaser photos and everything that we're gonna get for season 11, which I honestly cannot wait for. But yet again, really sad that it's the last season. But yep, see you guys later, my amigos, and peace out.